everyone, welcome to Own Your Story. Today I have a guest, she's Vic Qi. And Vic Qi is a social artist. She works on creating space for people to connect with themselves, with each other, and then with nature as well. So Vic Qi, can you tell us about the Facebook group that you started? It's called Reconnect and Recharge.
Reconnect and Recharge is actually a group where we want to invite people to just relax, feel good, and do more things to express ourselves in nature. So mostly we're doing events in the nature, in park, or doing social experiments. We want to invite more people to connect to each other
Right.
and connect to ourselves and nature.
Can you tell us some examples about the events that you organize and the purpose of it?
How we actually started is from the eye contact experiment,
Yeah.
where it's a global event by the liberators in Perth, Australia. We want to invite strangers to share eye contact with each other. So why people are interested, because they feel the need to connect, but we just sort of like, we have so many armors.
Yeah. What happened when people stare into each other?
There are many different expressions.
Yeah.
For the shy ones, strangers, they will start laughing, maybe awkwardly. Through eye contact, it's just a pure connection.
Alright.
We are connected after the eye contact.
Can you tell us about the word dance event that you just organized? I think it's very interesting because like a group of people literally dance in public space.
Everyone will have like a downloaded mix, and we just wear our earphones and we just dance for an hour in the streets. So we dance from like Pasar Seni to KLCC, and it's very liberating because we are able to express ourselves in a group.
What's the feedback that you get from people on the streets?
What happened is we do receive a lot of weird faces, like maybe silly faces.
Yeah.
But we have a good side. We have a very supportive side as well. There's a car that passed by us. They actually honk us and give us a thumbs up. It's like,
Alright, that's very
do
cool.
it, yeah. And we have to. We will actually put like a high five, share a high five with strangers. Some they might not like respond to us. Some So we kind of have fun ourselves. I think that's the most important thing, is we have fun within ourselves.
So from all these events that you have organized so far, what do you learn like about yourself?
I have a lot of fears. I have a lot of doubt that I couldn't make it, because it was my first time as well. That to represent Kuala Lumpur or Malaysia, to host this in our country, which I don't think anyone has done it in public spaces. So it kind of stopped me, and I kind of procrastinate for some time until 2 weeks or 3 weeks before the real event. I only take action. So how it helps me is facing my fear to take action, and I just keep on facing my fear to take more action. It's like a practice, and also to realize that, whoa, when you started this, people are willing to join. You see the warmth of human connection. It just warms your heart.
I see.
Yeah.
You just told me about the silence project that you're doing. I find that very, very interesting, and it could be very beneficial to public as well. Can you tell us more about the project?
A lot of us are still reluctant to connect because we don't have a certain connection with ourselves. So that's how I am focusing on this silence project right now, so that we want to invite people to connect to ourselves first. We need to find time to be in silence with minimum distractions. So this Finding Silence project is just to invite people to be still, to find time to have a lot of me time to connect to ourselves, maybe to do nothing, or create like a small daily pauses where we want to invite people to take small pause during the day.
Right.
And also we want to find beautiful silent spaces in urban cities and also in nature, and we want to invite people to spend more time there. Throughout this journey, while I'm traveling or in cities, I'll be creating videos on how can we do that in cities or while traveling or in nature. So there will be like do it yourself kind of know-how guide
Yeah.
to do so.
Do you have like some small little tips, say like 2 or 3 tips that everyone can just apply instantly to get more silent?
What we all can do right now is start by closing your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. And what you're gonna do right now, you're gonna slowly open your eyes, and you're gonna smile for 10 seconds.
Right.
And that's gonna make you feel good. Yeah, that's an instant remedy.
Yeah, I find that breathing helps a lot. Like whenever I feel flustered, stressed, just focus on breathing in, breathing out for a few, like 5 or 6 times, and then you'll get back to like the balance again. So you have chosen a path that is very different from a conventional path where people look for a job and then climbing up the ladder, like accumulating wealth. So how do you deal with being different?
I do receive a lot of questions when I first started, and it keeps coming constantly, where my people around me, like family or partner, will keep on asking. They want to see the results. We are all result oriented.
Right.
It's fine. How I slowly overcome it is slowly trusting myself, in believing myself, and in trusting myself that this is what where I want to go, and I'll just focus my energy on moving towards that. I think it's about believing and trusting ourselves.
What's the impact that you want to make in this world?
I want to create that small impact where people start to connect to themselves. Take time off. Give yourself time every day for yourself, and slowly moving towards connecting to all your loved ones. Open up your hearts and start to contribute more and give more to this world, and it creates like a ripple effect.
Like it's amazing to see that like you persist on this path and then you be the change that you want to see. Yeah, it's really amazing. So, and then we come to our last questions. Is there one truth or one principle that you live by?
Love is all you need.
Right. That's a Beatles song.
Yeah. And it's fear is the opposite of love. That's what I believe. And so whenever I'm in fear, I'm afraid of doing things, I switch myself to love. Yeah. So everything I'll surrender to love. I give love, and that's all I need.
Thanks, Vicky, for coming to own your story and share your experience, share your work, share your belief, and hopefully you inspire more people in the future and create something really big that change a lot of lives.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Isabel.
Thank you. Bye, guys.